show. You think that you're making the rules? Well, I'm still the exception. I owe you something from a long time ago. At one point you asked me to intervene and I couldn't. This kid right here, he's not having a handicap match here tonight. Because he's going to have a tag team match tonight. And I say, we give him a true veteran partner that can teach him the ropes. And none other than
I love the decision. I love Marcus Mann inserting Kato, the veteran. Somebody that Shawn Phoenix, this young kid fresh out of the PWX Academy, can look up to and is going to show him the right path to go down. Teach him the right way to get things done and not just follow the mantra of Brandon K.
Certainly it's refreshing to see the order not be able to orchestrate a legal mugging in the WrestlePlex.
Yeah, let this kid be an individual for once.
We've seen Shawn Phoenix be subjected to abuse from the order several times.
That was the plan. That was without question the plan. This matchup was made in a handicap match initially. Crushing into the Dirk Ciglar against young Shawn Phoenix. And Marcus Mann, that briefcase handcuffed to his wrist, those important contracts inside, that gave Marcus Mann the power to level the playing field a little bit. And I say a little bit because we got Crusher, 20-plus year veteran, Dirk Ciglar, 15-year veteran. And on the other side we've got Kato, 15-plus year veteran, and Shawn Phoenix, who's, I mean, has he had an official match yet? It's been impromptu, it's been beatdowns, it's been mugging.
Certainly, if you want to have a learning experience for Shawn Phoenix, this has to be it. Really?
Well, he's learned a lot of what not to do by following a lot of his classmates, watching what they've done as part of the order. And if you're Brandon K, how do you adjust to the trump card that's been thrown in the form of Kato, which completely changes the dynamic of this matchup?
Well, I think the order is thrown off their game because they're not used to competing in a fair playing field.
Keep in mind, Kato possesses the PWX golden ticket. He has earned the right through that golden ticket, a PWX title match anytime he wants. He can call a shot anytime in the year, a PWX staple. And there's been a lot of speculation over when and how Kato will choose to use that. Will it be altruistic? Will he take a shortcut? I'm not sure. But Kato doing the right thing right now for young Shawn Phoenix, who's got his career ahead of him. And that's what's important in the here and the now.
Team up with Shawn Phoenix, but he did this is the right thing to do.
Well, Kato felt disrespected as well. Kato was being interviewed by our correspondent Jennifer Blaze, and the order busted in on another segment out here. Everything they have to make about them. Completely sickening. And again, Crusher and Dirk not ready for this match.
It's very interesting that the order is not
I think Crusher and Dirk wanted to finish those 25 chops they were administering to Mr. Phoenix, hazing him on his birthday out here, which were about to turn into 25 shots with a kendo stick until Phoenix had to go for that. And Shawn Phoenix just psyched out the order. And Kato's impatient. Let's just fight about it.
And Kato doesn't need to fly. He's going to throw some right
got some agility to him. He's pretty special. I think we've only seen the tip of that iceberg. Can Kato harness the natural athletic ability of this young kid Phoenix? Phoenix is trying to pin Crusher Hansen. Even that was unheard of a few weeks ago. And Ciglar got the foot to the small of the back of Phoenix, and Hansen, the veteran, takes over.
And Joey, I do want to take a quick second to say that K-Runner, we just saw a tribute to the performer that inspired Shawn Phoenix to enter the professional wrestling business, the Japanese legend Hayabusa, who tragically passed away recently. And Shawn Phoenix has told me that he is dedicating his performance here tonight to the memory of the Japanese legend Hayabusa. I know that I think I can speak for everyone here at Pro Wrestling Express when we say Hayabusa, and certainly rest in peace, a true and influential Japanese legend.
Hansen, an innovator, influenced an entire generation of flyers. When you talk about guys like Two-Coat Scorpio or Sabu, or some of the athletes that Ciglar finds too, that really helped mold the next generation behind them, Hayabusa is certainly right at the top of that list.
Certainly. So Arigato Hayabusa, and we can see his influence even here in PWX. A decade after his career ended, he's still influencing young competitors like Shawn Phoenix.
Yeah, but how long will Shawn Phoenix's career last? That's the question. It may be a short-lived tribute to some of his heroes and idols. If Hansen and Ciglar want to say anything about it, keep in mind, Phoenix was the individual. He had a point of view. He stood up for himself. He wouldn't just drink the order Kool-Aid. And that's all Shawn Phoenix did to deserve this type of punishment. It's a totalitarian dictatorship in the PWX Academy.
And Phoenix hit that concrete very, very hard.
And Kato protecting his partner.
Please retire!
And Kato getting on Crusher's case, saying he should retire.
I believe that's some psychological warfare for Kato.
Oh, to say the least.
Kato knows as anybody that Crusher Hansen is one bad hombre.
And Crusher is a tag team expert. Looking at our research department to figure out just how many reigns and with how many different partners Crusher has held titles in 20 years.
I know it's a very general term to use, but he's had several partners. Max Daniels, Tony Hansen, you go as far back as those times with Bone Crusher in the Gentleman's Club. Crusher Hansen won a few tag titles there with a few different partners. It shows you how adaptive Crusher Hansen is. That's why he survived 20 years in professional wrestling.
He's trying to get out of the grasp of Hansen, but a handful of that red hair completely negates the momentum that has been built.
Now, Crusher Hansen, very systematic.
Driving that elbow, that forearm into the face as Crusher gets a near fall. No respect whatsoever from a kid who, or toward a kid I should say, who from what I understand was always the hardest working in training, always volunteered to do everything first, pick things up like a natural. You'd expect his trainers to try to cultivate that and make that into something, but instead they cast him aside because he's different.
And a right into the eye. As if Crusher Hansen with a 20-year experience advantage, yeah, he really had to use the thumb in the eye.
Completely uncalled for, but it's all a part of humiliating and hazing this kid. Crusher saying it's the face of a loser and just punched him right in the eye.
And he hit Shawn Phoenix right in the orbital bone. You can fracture an orbital bone very, very easily. That's a very thin bone around the eye socket.
Ciglar, one time called the Screaming Climax.
It's extremely
Dirk and Brandon K have been friends for well over a decade. Dirk is thinking with his heart, maybe instead of his brain. As here comes Kato, Phoenix got the tag. Phoenix is safe for now, and the veterans, Kato and Crusher, now do not. And Kato is fighting everybody off. Yeah, he has to. His partner's hurt.
Yeah, you want to an example of how physical this matchup is gotten. Shawn Phoenix torso matches the corner of his head.
Yeah. Remnants of what we saw during that Hansen episode a number of weeks ago. Kato, elevated DDT.
That's a Kato specialty right there.
Crusher's next. Traditional DDT. Bring in the kid. Shawn Phoenix gonna take a chance. Oh, Crusher's had this coming. All these weeks of abuse. Hey, what Brandon? Oh, Brandon carry. His damn trainer just crunched him on the corner.
That really shows you the with us or against us mentality of the order.
And it's almost academic, but oops. And now Ciglar with the exclamation point. That'll do it. What did you say?
That's easy for it. Like the Hellfire.
Hansen calling out the Hellfire Club.
Kato doesn't see the monster behind it.
And it seems like these two groups, the Order and Hellfire Club, have sort of ordered a ceasefire with one another. They'll exist separate but equal, if you will. And now Beastman is assaulting Kato, and Connor's got Phoenix.
This unholy alliance may destroy Shawn Phoenix and Kato in the WrestlePlex.
And again, this is completely unnecessary. Beastman has Phoenix. Beastman has got to outweigh this kid by at least 200 pounds.
No.
Oh! God. That is a sickening moment.
The way that Shawn Phoenix, his spine contorted and twisted upon impact.
His spine bent in the opposite way it's meant to go. His feet practically touched his head. And the Order and Hellfire Club having their little quarrel, and that's all well and good, but this kid made me seriously.
If the Order and the Hellfire Club want to tear each other apart,